Hello everyone, welcome to Chaco's Tutorials. I'm sure you are all waiting for the spoken English class. Today is day 2. So I'm sure you are all quite interested to learn English. So the first day, what we have learned, let's just revise those things for a minute, because if you don't remember those, it is difficult to go ahead with the next lesson. So first day we said we must learn to introduce ourselves. So when we introduce, how do we introduce? First is you have to say your name. I am. Say your name. Mr. Joseph, Mr. Karan, Mrs. Sheila, Miss Jane, like that. Then you can say your age. I am 28 years old, 32 years old, 55 years old, like that. Then you can say what you do, your profession. You can say, I am a doctor, I am an engineer, or else I work in a factory. So different ways we are able to say. So first you will say the name, age, your profession. Then you can also say your hobby. I like reading. I like gardening. So these are the things we said about the introduction part. Then we went to the grammar part. What was the grammar? Sentence. So what was the definition we said about the sentence? A sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense. That means for speaking we need words, a few words, and we have to join the words. Then if it gives a meaning, then we call it a sentence. And we said example, he market to went the. See, now few words are there. They are not in order. So we write them in order. He went to the market. He went to the market. Now this sentence has got a meaning. So we call this as a sentence. He went to the market. So that's why it's known as a sentence. We arrange the words in order and we are getting some meaning to the sentence. So we call it a sentence. So What is the definition of the sentence? A sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense. So in day 1 we had learned this much, right? Now we'll start day 2. So before I go into the lesson, if you are liking the lesson, if you are understanding, please press the like button and share this video with others so that others also can learn. And do not forget to subscribe my channel so that you can get the lesson whenever I upload the video. So please make sure you subscribe my channel to get the lessons in time, right? And first thing, before I start the lesson, one more thing I want to say. If you want to learn English, if you want to speak English, because you go to speak in sentence, we must know words. You must have a collection of words. For that, it is better that you have a dictionary. Every day, take 2 words, just 2 words from the dictionary and write in a copy and write the meaning of that word also and keep on revising. So Monday 2 words, Tuesday 2 words, Wednesday 2 words, Thursday 2 words, Friday 2 words, Saturday 2 words. So like that you can keep on improving your word power. So you have to write 2 words every day from the dictionary, small words and with the meaning, and learn that, right? Okay. Now let's start the lesson. We learned sentence. Now the kinds of sentences. Kinds of sentences. We learned what is a sentence. Now we have to learn kinds of sentences. First is known as declarative. Declarative means you make a statement. Whenever we make a statement, the statement will be with a full stop. Those type of sentences are known as declarative. We can also call it as a statement, right? Like the example we are taken in the sentence itself. He went to the market, right? Full stop. So this is a statement. Another one, John purchased a bicycle. John purchased a bicycle. This is also a statement. So any sentence with a full stop, that becomes a statement, that is known as declarative sentence. That means statement. Declarative means statement. A statement you make, that is declarative. This is the first type, right? Now the second one is known as interrogative. Interrogative means questioning. You have heard police interrogating. Interrogative means question. Always there will be a question mark, a question tag, question. Example, where Are you going? Where are you going? Question mark. Another example. What are you doing? Question mark. See? So, any sentence with a question mark, that is known as interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. That is a second type. And the third type is known as imperative. Imperative. In this, you give an order, or else a request. Two type. Order and request. Example. Please bring that pen. Please bring that pen. It's a request. It's a request. Don't bring it. Don't bring it. It is a order or command. Order or command. Order or command. That's the first type. Then request. So this is a request, and this is a command. So two type, that is order or request or command. So imperative, you have two types. One is order, please bring that pen. That is a request. Then don't bring it. That is a command. So that is a third type of sentence. And the fourth type is known as exclamatory. Exclamatory. It is always with an exclamatory sign. What is exclamatory sign? One line and a dot at the bottom. It is for normally for happiness, surprise. For example, you are surprised when somebody said a lie. What a liar he is. What a liar he is. So you put an exclamatory mark. Suppose you went and playing some games. You won the match. So what we say? We express some words. Hooray. H-U-R-R-A-H. Then you put the exclamatory sign. We won the match. We won the match. See, this is also an exclamatory sentence. What a liar he is. At the end you put the exclamatory mark. Here hooray. Hooray do not have any meaning. It is just an expression of happiness. We won the match. Right? So there are 4 types of sentences. First was declarative. Second was interrogative. Third was imperative. And the fourth was exclamatory. So these are kinds of sentences. Right? Now let us write a small conversation. How you speak. Conversation 1. Suppose 2 people meet after a long time. How do you start a conversation and how do you finish the conversation? Right? So let's say 2 names. First name, let me take Sheila. She met one person, her friend. She said, hello. See, we said when introduced, we say hello. How are you? They know each other. So she said, hello. How are you? So the next person, let's say Ravi. He said, I am very well. You can also say I am fine. I am very well. Thank you. Thank you. After saying thank you, he said, and you. And you means, what is the meaning of and you? That means, how are you? In short, he asked, how are you? So what did Sheila say then? She said, I am pretty well too. I am pretty well too. So that is the beginning part, how they started the conversation. Then Ravi asked, where have you been recently? Where have you been recently? Right? Where have you been? Where have you been recently? See, when he started the conversation, hello, how are you? I am very well, thank you. And you. Instead of using full how are you, and you. Then Sheila said, I am pretty well too. Then he asked a question, where have you been recently? Then Sheila said, I have been to Delhi. You can say any place name. She said, I have been to Delhi. Right? So he said, that is great. That is great. How was your trip? How was your trip? Trip means journey. So Sheila said, my trip was very pleasant. Means very nice. Pleasant means very nice. My trip was very pleasant. Okay, then he didn't want to continue the conversation much. So he said, I am glad. That means I am happy. Glad means happy. I am glad that I have met you. I have met you. I am glad that I have met you. So Sheila said again, I hope we can meet again. We can meet. I hope we can meet again. So Ravi said, I will be looking forward. I will be looking forward to it. I will be looking forward to it. Then Sheila said, goodbye. Ravi also said, goodbye. So there the conversation ended, right? There the conversation ended. So this is how we start a conversation and end a conversation when we speak. First we say, hello, how are you? So second person said, I'm very well, thank you, and you? The first person again said, I'm pretty well too. Right? Then I asked a question, where have you been recently? I have been to London. How was your trip? My trip was pleasant. Right? Okay. I am glad that I have met you. I hope we can meet again. I will be looking forward to it. Then goodbye, goodbye. So this is how we start a conversation and end a conversation. And the day 2 lesson also I will stop here. Please watch this video and try to understand. If you find anything, you can mention in the comment box. Okay, and do not forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much for watching this video.